So, a lot of people want to be famous or at least be an influencer, but very few people actually want to take on what it takes to become one. The number one obstacle that people have is obviously a fear of what other people are going to think or how they're going to view them. I know some people that are hesitant, they want to put themselves out there, but they're afraid. But here's something that you need to understand. You may see me, or you may see, like, I have some other friends that are, influencers, or they post at least. And you may see us and you may think that we have so much confidence, or like, we think we're all that. That's why we post. To be honest, I wouldn't call it confidence. I mean, yeah, I'm confident, but that it's much deeper than that. I don't think I'm all that. I think that I'm decent, at least the standard that I set for myself, I'm nowhere near that. But I just don't care. I don't care whether you watch my stuff, whether you view my or like my stuff or share my stuff. I really don't. I do this for me. I'm documenting my journey. I'm documenting, I would be doing this regardless. I just put a camera up and record myself doing it. And it's almost like me talking to myself, me documenting my own self on this journey. And I also understand that people will hate, people will laugh for whatever reason, because there's all sorts of people out there. There's miserable people out there, there's insecure people out there. They see you doing things that you want to do and they feel envious. And so they want to bring you down. The internet has made it so easy for them to do it behind a screen. Because they don't have to confront you, they don't have to deal with the consequences or anything. They can simply just type it, send, and, go back to jerking off, right, in their mom's basement. But I understand that it's there, it's going to happen. You need to understand that as well. This world is going to hate you. You cannot separate love and hate. You cannot separate acceptance and rejection. It's going to come. If you're accepted by one group, you will be rejected by another group. That's just how the world works. There is nothing more close to a perfect human being than a prophet. And even they were rejected. Even they were hated. Even they were crucified. So what do you think the world is going to do to you? Well, that's the very first thing you have to accept. Number two, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this, right? If you're doing it for money, then good luck. You have to really love money, and you really have to have a clear-cut goal to keep you going. But me, for example, I haven't even really sat down and wrote songs properly. I'm starting to, but most of the stuff that I do is just covers, right? It's just me kind of messing around and learning. But when I do write songs, or when I do write poetry, to me, it's like this undeniable, overwhelming feeling that I have to get out. And that is the spirit of true art. That is what a true artist should do. It should be this feeling. It should be like this overwhelming feeling that you just have to get out. It's like a cry that you have to let out. But when you have that feeling, you don't then care what other people think. It just becomes about getting it out. Number one, realize people are going to hate you no matter what. Number two, ask yourself, why am I doing this? Whether you make music, or whether you are a food vlogger, or I don't know, somebody just that likes to yap in front of the camera. Ask yourself, am I truly passionate about this? Do I really care if people watch this or like this or not? Do I feel fulfilled when I get it out? Because if the answer is yes, you're going to be okay. You're going to go a long way because you're not dependent on the outcome. The moment you place your legitimacy and your value in the hands and the opinions of other people, you've already lost. One of my favorite lines from any artist, it comes from Russ, and he said that they see you walk on water and say it's because you can't swim. And that's very true. That's how the world works. So understand that, and just make sure that, whatever it is that you have to, because I'm tired of hearing about people wanting to do shit, but they just don't do it, right? Like, all I'm doing right now, it's not for anybody, it's for myself, right? It's just for the love of music, for the love of art. Even with somebody like me, like I'm not even controversial, you know, I'm just minding my business. I know the hate is gonna come. I know the negativity is gonna come. It's all good. I'm ready for it. Those people don't know like how I grew up, what I've been through, and you can't even dream of hurting my feelings. That's just, it is what it is, right? So I'm gonna be just fine. And that's how you have to be. You know, you have to develop that tough skin. And then simply give your gift, and you'll be all right.